Have I had anal sex?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, my name's Sean. I live in San Francisco. I'm the host of a show called The Love Drive. I'm also a taxi driver. I also rent my room out on Airbnb to make ends meet because driving a cab, not a good game right now. So The Love Drive is a personal project. It's turning into a business, which is basically a show about sex, love, and romance that gets filmed in my taxi in San Francisco. Every time I drive, I put it in, then when I come back, I take it out and I go return the cab. I have 2 GoPros. So right here, basically I have the Zoom remote and the GoPro remote. The reason I'm doing it is because A, I'm a taxi driver, B, I love people, and C, I spend an incredible amount of time thinking and talking about sex, love, and romance. Well, the goal is essentially to help people in love and romance, right? I think our generation is totally out of whack. We forgot how to talk to people face to face. All we do is text, send little messages. I mean, most of my friends don't know how to ask girls out in person. So usually the way it works is, how's my hair look? Pretty good.
Your hair's good.
All right. I pick somebody up. They flag me on the street. I pick them up. They get in and I go, hey, welcome to the Love Drive. And I immediately hand them a stack of these questions. And then they pick one of the questions and then, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. They just start talking about it.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Eugene found a good one.
No.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about that? A little racy for you?
A little racy.
I really enjoy connecting with people and sort of disarming them and having just a really raw, honest conversation about love and dating, you know, which you don't expect from your cabbie and you don't really expect in San Francisco anymore. People are sort of losing that connection with human beings, right? We just spend so much time on our phone. So the great thing about doing the Love Drive is I get to talk to people one-on-one for anywhere from like 5 to 20 minutes. And we're just real about it, you know? That's the best part about this.
Sex during period or not?
Hot or not?
Sex during period or not?
No, sex during period.
So they just pick one of these and we just start a conversation.
Yeah. Okay, that's the one you're picking?
That's the one I'm picking.
Wow, okay.
I'm just...
I like that. You went, you know, pretty bold. Yeah, so now you tell me.
Okay, so this is how now as passenger I tell you.
Yeah, you tell me, is having sex during your period or someone else's period hot or not?
As a male, I think it's fine.
Right?
I mean, I think it's I wouldn't call it hot, but I would say it's like I don't really care.
Do you throw a towel down?
No, I'm in the shower though.
Oh, it has to be in the shower?
It has to be in the shower.
Oh.
It's almost like an excuse to be in the shower.
Interesting, because
that's how I see it.
Last week's video was sex in the shower, hot or not? Or is it overrated? And the answer was, yes, it's overrated. Yeah. But this is what usually happens. This is how it works. Like you will say something, you will crack the door, you know, and I will ask those questions that people don't really want to answer, you know? Yeah. But because they open the door just a little bit, then, you know, then there's a context and there's the possibility of dialogue. And I'm also giving people, not just in San Francisco, but outside of San Francisco, a snapshot of what happens in the city, right? Because there's nothing more interesting and raw and real than candid conversations between a taxi driver and their fare, which is supposed to be anonymous, which after I get done with it is no longer anonymous. You know, and people love to see that, some candid talks about, you know, something that our generation is probably the most important topic to our generation, which is love and romance, right? Like, or actually all generations. Actually here, it's probably more money. It's given me sort of a purpose, which for a little while I didn't really have. My career, I wasn't really doing anything, right? I was sort of just hustling. And so it's given me a purpose. It's given me, you know, I'm motivated to do good videos and catch good footage. One of my issues with the city is that it's starting to lose its edge. As more underemployed and poor people get pushed out because they can't afford to live here anymore, we're just becoming a more homogenous city. And I just don't want to have the same conversations about what app you're building. You know, I want to go back to like to having diversity and variety and color and rawness and creativity. San Francisco's always been a place where people come to create and to do art and to connect. I mean, it's like leave your heart in San Francisco. That's the thing. You fall in love with the city. I'm hoping we can go back to some of that because right now there's no room for artists. There's no room for diversity. Like we're becoming a very homogenous city.
This is how you contribute in San Francisco. This is your contribution.
That's right, dude.
As in, you are a connector. That's what you are.
I am a connector. I've always been a connector. Yeah.
You're not a cab driver. You don't run a TV show.
No.
You are a connector. That's what you do.
I am a connector. Yeah, I connect people. I connect people and with people. Also, the great thing about driving a cab, no stop signs. They're mere suggestions.
Wait, really?
No.